Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is Crochet Vision. Today we're sitting on the floor. Obviously, why are we sitting on the floor? Because that's where I keep throwing all of the yarn labels when I'm done with the knitting machine. And it is starting to get to be a little bit too much. We've got a box of them. This is a bag of them. I don't want to keep these anymore, okay? I know I said we would try to keep track of all the yarn that we've used in a year, but we're gonna have to do this in 3-month intervals because I don't want to keep these papers anymore. Actually, I can't keep these papers anymore. They're giving me anxiety and I don't want to look at them anymore. So, is it 1 o'clock in the morning? Yes. Did I decide I'm doing this now? Yes. Yes, I did. I'm gonna separate them. I think we're gonna separate them out so we can really tell what we're using and what I've used. Again, I've kind of, yeah, there it goes. Stacked them all inside of each other. And March is almost over, so we're almost at like that point in the year where it's like a good third of the year. No, quarter, not a third. It's a quarter of the year. We're like the first quarter of the year is just about done. So let's get counting. I'm gonna separate the labels out. Like this was Cozy Blanket, that's a weird one. This is also Cozy Blanket, that's a weird one. Loops and Threads, Cozy Heathered, Big Twist Plush. So I do kind of want to separate them out into what they are. And we're gonna get to everything. And then anytime I have like a random one like Woolies, wow. I'm gonna stick that in there for now. That's where that pile's gonna go. And we will just start to organize because I have an idea of what the main stuff in this gigantic mess pile is right now. So anything that's kind of, we're gonna keep the box. I'm gonna go for it. Wish me luck. Make sure you guys put your guesses in the comments now. I'm already seeing this and I'm like, we've done a lot of knitting machines so far this year, so I'm not surprised at all the different kinds of labels I'm seeing. There's a lot of Big Twist Value, Big Twist Heathered. This whole box I started throwing in the Sweet Snuggles stuff, and if I've been crocheting animals so far this year, it really has been with the Sweet Snuggles, because those skeins are just so big and they waste so much space that I'm really trying to move through some of the Sweet Snuggles yarn that I have and really like get rid of some of it just to make space, because especially with Joanne going out of business, I'm scared that I'm gonna need to just buy all this back. So I do feel like I'm making really good progress going through my yarn, but the yarn that I have right now, I still want to rein it in a little bit, shall we? Let's say that. That's and I don't think that's a bad thing. I just really don't want yarn in the yarn room and the office and the garage right now, and that's kind of what's been happening. So I'm gonna keep a list. Maybe I should just like write it down. No, keep it on the computer because I'm gonna lose it. Maybe I could just write it down for now and then transfer to the computer. Let's do that. Do you guys see why I want to get rid of this stuff? I just don't want to hold on to a million labels anymore. It's not a million labels, but it is a lot of labels. Sometimes I just like pen and paper better, so that's what I'm gonna do. I think that Bernat blanket right now might be like the lowest amount, which is kind of surprising to me. I guess maybe not. Again, I really haven't been making much in the way of stuffies recently. And I'm gonna take this Joanne bag, RIP, and start using it as a trash bag. Okay, so first we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Lion Brand ice cream roving divination labels. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Big Twist Twinkle or Heathered. It's either Big Twist Twinkle or Big Twist Heathered. I think there was only one Heathered label and they were the same size, so I stuck them in here. But that's 8. This is a vortex. I don't know why I kept that out. That's in the random. We're gonna have to go through the random in later. There's 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Karen Simply Soft Party. Love that yarn. I also feel like I could be missing labels. There's a possibility that that's a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 Red Heart Unforgettable or the Unforgettable Boutique. It's the same thing, basically. It just has a different label. And it's also funny because the label definitely changed over the years, because this girl on this yarn label is blonde and the other girl on the other ones are brunette. So that's kind of interesting. I'm gonna do this really quick. I don't know why I put the sheepy here like this. What is this? Color. Okay. I had 1 Big Twist sheepy. I don't know why I pulled that out. Oh, what is this? Oh, here's another yarn label. Oh, look, another Red Heart Unforgettable. I found another one. Amazing. So that's 22, actually. 22 Red Heart Unforgettable. That's a lot. Okay. And all that mainly was in the past few days, actually. This is all Big Twist value. So again, most of this is all stuff that was put through the knitting machine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's only one. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That doesn't sound right. I feel like we used more of this than that. I also don't know why. Oh, this is because this is value pound. No. I don't know why some of these labels are so much bigger. That's really weird. Look at this. Some of these Big Twist value labels are massive, and this is the 380 yards, and this is the 269. So I guess that the label for Big Twist value regular is a lot bigger than the Big Twist value and the colors. I didn't realize the difference in label. That's so interesting. That's so interesting that this label is so much bigger. Wow. I never realized that. The fact that this number is so low kind of surprises me. I thought there were more than this for Big Twist value because I did all those Christmas yarns. Now I'm thinking I might be missing. Skeins. This is baby blanket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's a part of this one. Nope. This is its own. 10. 10. 11. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised with that number. I guess I'm not really all that surprised. 11 Bernat blanket. I really haven't been crocheting much. One of the other reasons why I really wanted to do this right now is we are about to get into market prep crunch time. My first show is at the end of April, and all of a sudden we're already at the end of March, and that's a problem. So girls got to get to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Big Twist plush. That does sound right. I made a lot of seahorses. 10. Yep. 2 Bernat Velvet or Velvet Plus. That tracks. Lion Brand Landscapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's really funny too, on this one, they also changed the label like a lot. Like, why did they change the label so much? There's 4 different labels for the same yarn. I'm now checking all of them. Yeah, that's so weird. There's 4 different girls, 4 different labels. Make it make sense. Is there a year on any of these? I bet you there's a year on some of these. Some of these I have are old. There's gotta be a year. Lion Brand's office is in New York City on 15th Street. I didn't know that. Huh. None of these have a year, but it is interesting. I never realized that they have a ruler on the inside of their label. That's kind of cool. Oh, I guess on the outside of the label too. Oh, how interesting. On all of these labels, there's a ruler. On the outside of the label, and on the inside, like on the edge. That's so interesting. You know, this one's got to be a really old label because these other ones all have, oh, this one's got to be old too. The rest of these all have follow us on social media on the back of the label. So these two have got to be really old labels, which, I mean, that definitely looks like a hat from the 90s. And this is just a pretty scarf. Like, I like that pattern. Isn't that pretty? All right, well, now that I've dug into Lion Brand Landscapes, this is Lion Brand Fusion, Lion Brand Landscapes Fusion, which is basically Lion Brand Landscapes. I didn't see much of a difference. This label does not have a ruler on it. This is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These all from the same colorway. I bet you they are. This is all my Cobra colorway. Yep. That makes sense to me. This is 3 Cozy Blanket. This is like the extra super chunky stuff. I gotta use up more of that. Oh my. This, I'm actually really happy that we're just about done with these now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 skeins left of this stuff, and I am so happy that I have found stuff to make with it that I love, that I think are cute, that I think will sell well, because I had a lot of it. I had a whole lot of this yarn, and I got them all on sale for $5 at Michael's, and I had a very specific intention for what I wanted to use them for, so I bought a ton of them, and then that idea didn't really pan out, so I had to figure something else out. And it took a few years because these, is there a year on this? Does Michael's have a year on it? 2022. Yeah, these are all from 2022. It took me 3 years, but you know, we got there. I did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, that tracks. I'm really proud of that number. I'm proud that we've gotten through that many of that yarn because that yarn had been sitting on my shelf for a very, very long time, and I'm really happy that it is no longer. Granted, I have blanket yarn that I've had longer, but we're not going to talk about that right now. This is the whole box of loops and threads. Oh, there was yarn in there. Ha 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 ha. All loops and threads, different, like most of it I think is Sweet Snuggles. It's funny, they changed their label, or their label is different for Chenille Home. Just kidding, ha ha ha. No, they did change the label. The blankets are different. You see that? When did they change the label? 2022. 2023. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, they changed it again. 21, 21, 21, 21. What's the year on this one? They didn't put a year on this one. Interesting. This is, I think, their newest label. 22. No, this was the special stuff. 2023. Was that 23 that I was at? Mother trucker. 1, 2, 3. The reason why I was picking around here, this is Chenille Home, which is basically Sweet Snuggles, but now I'm curious. This is Sweet Snuggles Light, Sweet Snuggles Light. This is a different label for Sweet Snuggles. This is Chenille Home Slim and Chenille Home Slim. So what I'm realizing is Michaels has different blankets on their different yarns, and I didn't even realize that, but now I'm curious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yes. $26, $27, $28, $29, $30, $31, $32. Maybe these will be easier to keep if I keep them this way. 2 Bernat Baby Jacquard, Softy Baby Jacquard. I love this yarn for the knitting machine. 1 Schitt's Creek. 1 Sprinkled Icing. Whatever this is, Ava yarn. I don't know. 2 of that. It was a donut of something. Don't know. This is all of the Premier yarns that I've used. There are some really old Premier yarn labels in here. Like, that's a really old Premier yarn label. And like, look at the blanket on the back. It's an old label. This one's another one. This is the same lady? It is the same lady. Oh, it's the Deborah Norville collection. I'm assuming that that's Deborah. Anybody know who that is? I have no idea. I'm going to say I have no idea, and people in the comments are going to be like, oh my God, how do you not know who she is? She's so famous. Premier Yarns, Harrisburg, North Carolina. Interesting. Okay, anyway, I keep getting distracted because ADHD. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Premier yarn. 2 Lion Brand Wool Ease. Wow. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4 Red Heart. I thought I did more of this. Again, I'm definitely missing some stuff, I think, because some yarn didn't have labels. Some of it I tucked like the little piece of the label in. Some of them I wound and they didn't have a label. Like a lot of my yarn I don't have labels for. Some of it I do. I mean, a lot of it I do. But if it didn't have a label, I wasn't writing it down anywhere. I wasn't keeping crazy track. So take this all with a grain of salt. I probably used more. 1 Bernat Blanket Extra. 2 Homespun. 1 Big Twist Shine. 2 Big Twist Living. Oh, 1 more Premier. Premier Just Chenille. 1 of those. 1 Big Twist Mellow. I don't even remember what that yarn looked like. Premier has so, not Premier. Big Twist has so many different ones. Oof. Yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3 Freelance. 1 Big Twist Renewal. 2 Big Twist Party. They're all the same thing. A friend of mine loves shopping at Hobby Lobby, and she buys me yarn from Hobby Lobby, and I love her. I don't love Hobby Lobby, so don't judge me. 3 Hobby Lobby skeins. If it's free, I'm gonna use it. 2 more of the Cuddly Chenille. Again, these are like the really old vintage labels. Like, I really wish there was a year on this one because this is an old yarn label. Like, there's nothing on the inside. It's only printed on the outside. Like, that is a very old vintage yarn label. Very old. Same thing with this one. I don't know when the last time was that Lion Brand made this yarn, but it's an old yarn label for Lion Brand Amazing. I love that yarn. It was a great yarn. This is a very old Loops and Threads label. From Michaels, what year is this? They put the year on their yarns, don't they? I thought Michaels did. Where did they? This might be before they put the years on the yarn label. Yeah, I'm not seeing a year on it, but again, it's really, really old. This one's also really old. This is Bernat Galaxy. Does Bernat have a year on this? This is really old, this label. I'm not seeing a year. But anyway, really, really old yarn label. Soft and shiny from Loops and Threads, and one Loops and Threads impeccable. You can tell I don't really use a lot of Michaels worsted weight yarn. This is Big Twist Vortex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll be using more of that in the future. This is Naughty Ball. This is from Kayla's Crafts. And I've used 4 of them. It's Naughty Ball Deluxe. It's not Naughty Ball, but I used 4 of them. Oof, gimme. Big Twist Winter. 3. Big Twist Soft. There's 2. I'm just going to count all the random different yarn labels now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do it that way. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. 52 randos. All right, so that's a lot of yarn. The grand total was 5 of the ice cream, 8 of Big Twist Twinkle or Heathered, 24 Big Twist Value, 22 Red Heart Unforgettable, 11 Baby Blanket, 10 Plush, 2 Velvet, 19 Lion Brand Landscapes, and then 6 of the Landscapes Fusion, 23 Cozy Heathered, 3 Simply Soft Party, 1 Sheepy, 3 Cozy Blanket, 32 Sweet Snuggles, 8 Premier, and 52 Rando comes to a total of 229 skeins of yarn so far this year. And it's only March. Did you guess right? Were you right? Did you guess right? Were you wrong? I don't know. How did you do? Oh my God, there's more literally right there. Hang on. I literally was like, I think I'm missing some. I've definitely crocheted more than that. This is my travel bag from going to New York. I knew I was missing some. I was like, this doesn't seem right. This is a whole bunch of parts to things that I need to finish, but I knew something felt wrong. I was right. I'm like, I definitely crocheted more than that. 229, 230, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, I'm calling it 40 because I don't see it ripped where it matches any of the ones that are here. 41, 42, 43, 44, 144. That, or no, 244? 244. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Okay. So the way I separated this section was Bernat blanket, baby blanket, tie-dye-ish, like all the different Bernat blankets or baby blanket, and the Sweet Snuggles. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more Sweet Snuggles, and I'm adding that to my tally to make that 38 Sweet Snuggles. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more blanket yarn to make it a total of 20 blanket yarn. That feels better. I'm like, I know I've been crocheting more than that, and I guarantee you I'm probably going to continue to keep finding them places, so it's fine. I don't expect this to be crazy accurate, but it's something. And now I can get rid of these because we're just going to create more of them. What do you say, guys? Is it okay if we just throw them out now? Because they literally take up this entire box. I don't want to keep these anymore. And it's just going to keep getting worse. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to keep them for the rest of the year. I really just don't want to. I feel like that sounds terrible, but I just don't want to. I don't want to hang on to them anymore. I just want to get rid of them. So I'm going to throw them away. And we're going to say goodbye, and it's going to be fine because we're going to create more labels and more labels as we keep going. Wow. So you guys know, like, you remember when we just counted this entire box and I was like, I really think I have more. I did. I don't want to just dump this entire box out. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Please. No. Yeah. So we're going to try again. We left off at 244. I think for right now, I'm going to throw all of the Bernat blanket back in the bag. This is a Joanne receipt. I think that's a good call. And then we can recount it from the bag. Well, that took a lot less time. There's a lot less here than 200, but put your new guesses in the comments since I have more of them. This is all Sweet Snuggles or Chenille Home Slim from Michaels. This one is Chenille Home Slim. All the rest of these have all been Sweet Snuggles. Oh, this is an older Sweet Snuggles label. Oh no, it has a blanket on it. Never mind. Okay. This is all Sweet Snuggles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. These are the papers that they tape around them if they lose the label, but I kept these too. So 16 more Sweet Snuggles. Okay. This was all the rando stuff. I'll count it and I'll go over it after because I gotta keep counting for my brain purposes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, that got in there. That's not supposed to be. 14, 15. This is a Stitch Studio by Nicole label. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Breaking that all down, this is 2 more of the Cozy Heathered, 2 more of Big Twist Winter, 2 Big Twist Vortex, 2 Red Heart Flower Power, 3 Parfait XL Sprinkle. Are all of them sprinkle? Yeah, they are. That makes sense. 2 Big Twist Plush, 2 Big Twist Value, 1 Just Chenille Premier Yarns, 1 other Big Twist Value. It's just the size difference of the label. This is Big Twist Jelly Bean. This is Juniper Moon Farm Stargazer. Finest Baby Llama and Silk. Okay, if you say so. 2 Red Heart Unforgettable, 1 Big Twist Sprinkled Icing, 1 Homespun, and then this is the Stitch Studio by Nicole Skein. So that was a total of 40. Now we're on to the Bernat blanket. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that was an additional 50 skeins. One of them was the Stitch It to Win It Bernat blanket yarn. The rest of these were blanket versus baby blanket. 50 skeins, so 244 and 50 is 294. That's better. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's a lot closer to what I thought it would be. All right, well, if I continue to find more, I'll let you guys know, but this was fun. So if you couldn't see it before, this is what the Stitch Studio by Nicole yarn looked like, the label. This was specifically for a skein of blanket yarn, which their version of blanket yarn was Chateau. There is on the back, God, I love this yarn so much. How cute. Their marketing was fantastic. It says, Chateau takes us to a warm and comfortable place, making cozy gifts for family and friends to make them feel like royalty. Wrap yourself in our Chateau palette, perfect for home decor projects. Enjoy and inspire with every stitch. This is how we're going to feel about Big Twist in years to come. I also want to say it again. I'll say it once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it 12 million times. Because people, there's still so much misinformation out there, and I don't want people to end up getting screwed. Big Twist yarn is not owned by Spin Right. They're not owned, manufactured, they don't make it. They have nothing to do with Big Twist yarn. Now, that does not mean that they might not buy it. They may. However, again, someone bought or owns, I'm not sure if they bought it or if they own it, the trademark for Stitch Studio by Nicole. And you know it hasn't come back, and it's been 5 years? Because they closed in 2020. You guessed it! Stitch Studio by Nicole, it has not been back. Sad. Very sad. Sad, sad day. And even if someone does buy Big Twist, there is no guarantee that it will be made at the same place. They could just buy the trademark and slap it on a new yarn. We don't know how this is going to happen, and there's no guarantee that this is going to be made the exact same way in the same factory. If they buy the trademark, they can slap it on whatever yarn manufactured in wherever, and we wouldn't know. Sorry. I'm sorry. I know no one wants to hear it, but I keep seeing it online. I spoke to Spin Right. They said they list all of the yarns that they own on their website, and Big Twist is not one of them. They have items that are comparable, is what she said to me on the phone. I'm almost tempted to put the phone number in the description since nobody believes me that I actually called the company. I had one woman on Facebook yelling at me, being like, well, I don't even think that you called. Okay. I'm just trying to help you. That's what I got. I'm trying, guys. The internet's making it really hard. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, especially if you want to see how much yarn we will use up by ball band, label, whatever you want to call it, in the next year. I think we're going to do this quarterly like I just did. That way we'll be able to keep track by the end of the year. I think that'll be good. I'm excited to see what we're going to use by the end of the year. That's exciting. Did you guess right? Let me know in the comments. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.